Yesterday given result set enhancements. Result set enhancements. So total how many features are given yesterday? 4. What are those? Result set enhancements, batch updates, next advanced data types. What are those? Blob and club. Next, row sets. Okay, 4 features. New features, 4 features. First one, result set enhancements. Second one, batch updates. Third one, advanced data types. Fourth one, row sets. Okay. How many types of result set is there? Types of result set. 3 types. First one is type forward only. Type forward only. Second one, type scroll sensitive. Next, type scroll insensitive. Okay, 3 types of result set. Notes I given, I have to explain. Programming I have to explain. See, type forward only. It is 1.0 version released. Type scroll sensitive, type scroll insensitive 2.0 version released. Okay. It is a default result set type. No need to specify. By default, type forward only. And these two, if you want to use, you need to specify. How to specify? I'll show you. And this will not support forward, backward direction. Only forward direction. These two forward, backward. And this will not support absolute and relative positions. These two supports both absolute and relative. And these two differences, it will show changes made by others. It will not show changes made by others. That is explained. Okay. Now, how to use these all I'll explain. Before going to that one, concurrency control. Concurrency types. Note down. Concurrency types. There are 2 types of concurrency control. On result set. There are 2 types of concurrency control on result set. There are 2 types of concurrency control on result set. There are 2 types of concurrency control on result set. There are 2 types of concurrency control on result set. Say, I'll open command prompt. Java P java.sql.result set. Write this one. First one, second one. There are 2 types of concurrency control on result set. First one, conquer read only. Second one, conquer updatable. See, up to JDBC only core Java type appears, but next topic onwards complete different appears. After JDBC, complete new style of Java programming you will see. Up to JDBC, same core Java style appears. There are two types of concurrency control on result set. What is dangerous? Why it is dangerous? See, conquer read only, conquer updatable. Note down. Conquer read only allows only read operation concurrently. Conquer read only allows only read operation concurrently, whereas conquer updatable allows all operations concurrently. Conquer read only allows only read operation concurrently, whereas conquer updatable allows all operations concurrently. Conquer read only allows only read operation concurrently, whereas conquer updatable allows all operations concurrently. Say it's a database. If many requests comes, suppose if many requests comes to access database, conquer read only if you use only reading possible concurrently. So all members at a time can read, but they cannot perform other operations concurrently. That means one by one only can do. So suppose all requests came to read, reading allowed all people at a time, but these five members, five requests, like if five requests at a time comes to modify or update or delete, then it allow one by one. Suppose if you use conquer updatable, then all people can update at a time. That is the difference. In core Java, multi-threading and synchronization on topic is that related. If many requests comes at a time, allows one by one means synchronization. Allows at a time means multi-threading. But here conquer read only means allows one by one to perform operation, but reading possible at a time. Only reading possible. But if you want to insert or delete, update or modify, if you want to perform any other operation, it is not possible at a time. But conquer updatable if you use all operations possible concurrently. That's the difference. Okay. But these result set types, these concurrency types, how to use, how to apply, I'll explain. Next, write it. By using result set enhancements feature, by using result set enhancements feature, we can do the following operations on result set. By using result set enhancements feature, we can do the following operations on result set. First one, moving a cursor on scrollable result set. First one, moving a cursor on scrollable result set. Next, updating records with update methods. Inserting records with methods. Deleting records with methods. Here also just methods also you can write, or already written means leave it. Moving a cursor on a scrollable result set, updating records with update methods, inserting record with methods, deleting records with methods. These all we can perform without writing SQL queries. So you have seen how to update record with SQL query, how to update insert record with SQL query, how to delete record with SQL query. Now without SQL query we can do. With the Java methods only possible. How to do? I'll show you. First, moving a cursor on scrollable result set. Methods. How to move the cursor? I'll show you. Moving a cursor on scrollable result set. Here you observe many methods are there. Java dot. Okay, just write it. Methods already written. No, write it. These all noted. Just package names I'm removing. The above methods are used to check the cursor position. The above four methods are used to move the cursor. It returns row number. Note down these all. It returns true and moves a cursor to previous record. If the record is present, otherwise returns false. I'll explain. Just to note down. Absolute relative, I have to give the notes. I'll give. The above all methods are in java.sql.resultSet interface. Is it over? So this throws SQL exception for every method, same will be there. Public abstract, every method, same will be there. Return type and method name parameter important. I'll give notes also, I'll explain also, listen. Over. These all not required, leave it. Throws SQL exception, just one method, write it, remaining leave it. This is also public abstract, every method. Return type important, method name important, parameters important. See, jdbc 1.0 version, type forward only. Only one method was there. Next method. But here these many methods are there. To move the cursor, these many methods are there. Previously you have seen there was only one method, that is next method. See, SQL prompt I'll open. Connect system manager. Select star from student. Here total 9 records are there. Okay. Assume this is like a result set. Assume this is like a result set. Okay, result set object. Now, whenever result set is generated, then result set pointer or cursor points to before first record. Before first record. You already studied next method. Next method you studied. Next method, if I call, what it will do? It returns true and moves the cursor to next record if the record is present. Otherwise, false. Again, if we call next, it comes here. Again, if we call next, it comes here. Again, if we call next, like this. Like this, it will come. It will read one by one record. After that, false. This is next method functionality. That is already you have seen. But now, many methods are there. Many methods. So, moving a cursor purpose only, these many methods are there. Now, first to 4 methods, the above methods are used to check the cursor position. Only to check the position. These 4 methods only to check the cursor position. Whether the record is present in that, whether the cursor is present in that position or not, we can check. Say method name only is before first. It is just question mark type is there, no question type is before first. If it is before first, it returns true. If it is not before first, it returns false. Only checking. Only checking. Is after last. If it is after last, it returns true. Otherwise false. Is first. If it is first, it returns true. Otherwise false. Is last. It is last. True. Otherwise false. These 4 methods only to check the position. Okay. Now suppose whenever result set is generated, then result set pointer or points to before first record. If I call is before first, true or false? True. If I call is after last, false. Is first, false. Is it first? No, it is before first. So if the cursor is here, if we call is before first, it returns true. And if we call other methods, it returns false. Suppose cursor is here. If I call is before first, false. If I call is first, true. Is last, false. Is after last, false. Like that. So checking position here is before first, is first, is last, is after last. In these 4 positions. After that, before first, after first, last, first, last. Suppose cursor is here. Suppose cursor is here. If we call before first, it goes to before first. If we call after last, it comes to after last. If we call first, it comes to first. If we call last, it comes to last. Cursor can be anywhere. Cursor can be anywhere. If we call before first, it comes to before first. If we call after last, it comes to after last. So it will move the cursor to that position. Is before first is different, before first is different. Suppose cursor is here. If I call is before first, what it will return? False. Suppose if I call before first, not false, it moves a cursor to before first. That's the difference. Okay. Now, if I call after last, if I call after last, what it will do? Cursor move to after last. Suppose if I call is after last, false. Okay. If I call first, moves the cursor to first record. If I call is first, false. If I call is last, if I call last, cursor move to last record. So starting first to 4 methods are to check the position to get true or false. That's it. But these 4 methods are moved to cursor to that particular position. Okay. Before first, after last, first, last. Cursor moved. Okay. Get row. Get row means row number returned. Row number. Suppose cursor is here. If I call get row, what it returns? 3, row number. Suppose if I call cursor is here. If I call get row, 2. Cursor is here. If I call 4, that is row number, not roll number. Okay. Get row, row number, not roll number. You have to see the row number. Okay. Now that is get row. Previous, it returns true and moves the cursor to previous record if the record is present. Otherwise returns false. Suppose cursor is here. If I call previous, what it returns? It will return true as well as moves the cursor to previous record. Again previous, it returns true and moves the cursor to 1. Again if I call previous, false, it will not move. It returns false, stop it. Okay. That is previous. That is nothing but already next method you studied, just opposite. That is next, it is previous, backward direction. Forward direction purpose, next. Backward direction purpose, previous. But what is absolute? What is relative? Say. These all methods, instance methods or class methods. How do you know? There is no static keyword. Okay, that's what instance methods. These methods in which interface? Result set. Result set reference required. Result set reference RS dot absolute. Suppose if I call 3, RS dot absolute 3. If I call, it moves a cursor to third record. It moves a cursor from starting to third record. In forward direction. Don't write, I'll give time for writing. Listen. RS dot absolute minus 3. It moves a cursor from ending to third record. In backward direction. So absolute plus 3. Positive number also you can pass, negative number also you can pass. Here integer. Okay. RS dot absolute 3. It moves a cursor from starting to third record in forward direction. RS dot absolute minus 3. It moves a cursor from ending to third record in backward direction. Suppose cursor is here. Cursor is here. If I call RS dot absolute 3, to which roll number comes? Which roll number? So it goes to before first. From that 1, 2, 3. It comes here. If I call RS dot absolute minus 3, it comes to after last from here 1, 2, 3. Clear? Now. See. Suppose cursor is here. Cursor is here. If I call RS dot absolute 2, roll number, which roll number comes? 5. Here it comes. RS dot absolute minus 2, 9 comes. Cursor can be anywhere. Positive number starting to that number forward direction. If it is a negative number, from ending backward direction. Like that. Okay. Now relative. RS dot relative. If I write, it moves a cursor from starting to third record. It moves the cursor from starting to third record from current position. From current position to third record in forward direction. RS dot relative minus 3. It moves a cursor from current position to third record in backward direction. Positive number forward direction, negative number backward direction. Suppose cursor is here. Cursor is here. RS dot absolute, RS dot relative plus 3. RS dot relative plus 3. Where it comes? From current position third record 8. RS dot relative minus 3 1. From current position backward direction. That's it. Now with these methods you can move the cursor from any place to any place. That cursor, if it is that position is not there, exception comes. That's what throws SQL exception. That record is not there, exception. Okay. Write these all. RH dot absolute. Absolute means starting and ending. Relative means current position. Positive number forward direction. Negative number backward direction. So absolute position means from starting and ending. Relative method nothing but from current position. Positive number forward direction, negative number backward direction. Write the notes. End of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. Online students. End of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. So absolute method from starting and ending. Positive number forward direction, negative number backward direction. Relative method from current position. Again positive number forward direction, negative number backward direction. Now, is it over? We'll see the program, cursor movement program, we'll see. See, these all in JDBC 2.0 version introduced. These all methods, if you want to use, compulsory result set type should be sensitive or insensitive. With the type forward only doesn't work. Okay. In these three, which is default? Type forward only. Already result set program you studied. That is default result set is forward only. But forward only, no need to write. By default, forward only. But if you want sensitive or insensitive, you must specify. These conquer read only, conquer updatable also you have to specify. Here, these all methods in 2.0 version released. 2.0 version. Okay. So that's what compulsory result set type should be sensitive or insensitive required. And forward only doesn't work. Now, these methods, if you want to access, now see how to use. Suppose this is select program you studied. This program, in this program, I'll remove this prepaid statement concept. Just connection establishment is same. Okay. After connection establishment, you observe driver loaded, connection established. After establishing the connection, these methods, if you want to move the cursor in a result set, then we require. But to get result set, which method you have to call? Now, you studied already. For getting result set, which method you have to call? Execute query. Execute query method available in statement also, prepared statement also, callable statement also. Any one you can select. So first I'll go for statement. What we have to write? Statement something stmt connection reference dot create statement. After this, result set rs equal to stmt dot execute query. Here we have to write query. What is the query to get result set? What do you write? Select star from student. Okay. Now that means these all records comes. Now I want to display this fourth record, not roll number 11. That remaining all SQL queries you have to write. With SQL queries only possible. Now I want to display this record. This record in which position? Fourth position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have to move the cursor to fourth record. What we have to write? RS dot absolute 4. Okay. RS dot absolute 4. If I run as Java application. Okay. See what you are getting error. See, invalid operation forward only result set, because already given absolute forward only result set doesn't support. How many types of result set is there? 3 types. What are those? Type forward only, type scroll sensitive, type scroll insensitive. Type forward only doesn't support. Forward only doesn't support absolute position, relative position. You already learned. I given notes. Okay. Now we have to go for type scroll sensitive, type scroll insensitive. But type scroll sensitive, type scroll insensitive, how to write? Say this result set is type forward only. But I didn't write type forward only in this program. By default is type forward only. If you want to change the result set type, methods are there. What are the methods? See, in the connection interface, methods are there. You observe in the connection interface, you already studied 3 methods. 3 methods you studied, these 3. Create statement, prepare statement, prepare call, method name. Now create statement, prepare statement, prepare call. 3 methods you studied. Okay. Return type statement, prepared statement, callable statement. Method names are create statement, prepare call. Create statement doesn't take any parameter, but prepare statement, it takes one parameter, that is dynamic SQL query. Prepare call, it takes one parameter, that is procedure name you have to write. We written yesterday, call insert row, that is string parameter. These all old library, 1.0 library. Later, same methods introduced, you observe. Again, method names you observe. These three. These three I'll paste here. These three I'll paste here. Say, again method name create statement. Again method name prepare statement. Again method name prepare call. But here no parameter, here two parameters. Here one parameter, but here three parameters. Here one parameter, here three parameters. Now method name same. Parameter list different. What is this? Overloading or overriding? Overloading. Okay. Method name same, different parameters list. It is called method overloading. It is overloaded. Now here first integer result set type, second integer concurrency type. So with these integers we can specify. So what I'll do, these methods you already studied, I'll remove. Now present these methods you are learning. Here package name java.sql again and again is there, I'll remove. Here also package name again and again java.sql is there. Here java.lang. Here java.lang. Now here three methods are there. Same method names are same, but parameter list is different. Here what is the difference is two integers are additional. Two integers are additional. This integer result set type. This integer concurrency type. It is result set type. It is concurrency type. Note down. Now these methods we have to call. Right, is all. If you know the library, then only you can write program in advanced Java. So these all public abstract, these all throws SQL exception, that will leave it. You write return type, method name, parameters. All public abstract methods, all throws SQL exception, that part leave it. Write return type, write method name, write parameters. Result set type, concurrency type. First integer result set type. Second integer concurrency type. Here same again. Here dynamic SQL query, result set type, concurrency type. Here procedure name, result set type, concurrency type. For every method, two integers are additional. Every method, two integers are additional. One integer is result set type. One more integer is concurrency type. You have seen result set type, type forward only, type scroll sensitive, type scroll insensitive. These all, those are integer variables only, no? Integer. Those are instance variables or class variables or local variables. You are selecting one answer. That's it. Those are instance variables or class variables or local variables. See the notes. What is that? Class variables. How do you know that is class variable? Static keyword is there. Not here, there. Result set library. Here integer, that is only integer appears. Okay. Result set API given already. Even today also I given concurrency type. Say here. Static, static. Static, static. Yesterday I given these three also. All static only. So, how many ways to access class variable? 4 ways. Now, directly class name, object, object reference. Object reference not recommended. So, by using class name, nothing but result set. Here in this create statement, you have to pass two parameters here. Now, how to pass? Result set dot type scroll sensitive or insensitive, comma, result set dot type scroll, so type forward only, sensitive already written, conquer updatable. Okay. Say type scroll sensitive, conquer updatable are written. Now this method will work. No error. Now this method will work. Previously we got error. Now it will work. Now if you want to print system.out.print rs.getInt column number 1, system.out.print rs.getString column number 2, system.out.println rs.getInt column number 3, over. Here while printing /t, if you want to print, plus /t, here plus /t. It is last one, ln. Now cursor move to fourth record, cursor move to fourth record and fourth record displayed. Cursor move to fourth record and fourth record displayed. See, if I run, see roll number 11 triple K 55. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is cursor movement method. Already heading you written methods. Here already you written like this. Moving a cursor in a scrollable result set. Methods. After this, example. Now, write example heading. Write this program. These all, instead of writing like this, I'll make it star. Example, note on this program. So after JDBC uh, Soulets, if 50% is completed, then you can attend spring class. Spring class you can attend. And even development security operations, DevOps tools, that is also you can attend after completion of Soulets 50%. No need to wait until completion of advanced Java. Parallel you can learn. Those are learning full stack Java. For learning Spring, Soulets 50% knowledge required. And for learning development security operations tools also, Soulets 50% knowledge required. For learning Selenium, Core Java required. Okay. For learning Hibernate, JDBC enough. After JDBC, you can attend Hibernate. Spring Boot and microservices not included in full stack Java. Spring only included. Spring Boot different, Spring different. Spring with Excel, Spring Boot with annotations. See, these all you have to practice on system. Same programs also may or may not work. Version compatibility problems comes. That's what you have to practice. Problem may be with Eclipse, problem may be with Oracle, or problem may be with Java, problem may be with your coding, your code. Okay, that's what you have to practice. So next topic, server browser also added. Is it over? I'll clarify your doubts end of the session. End of the session. Say here driver loaded, here connection established, here statement created, with that result set generated here. Query executed, result set generated. Now this result set type is sensitive result set. Sensitive result set supports absolute method. That's what you can move the cursor. Then you can display that particular record. Okay. This is cursor movement methods. Example. So already given 4 features are there. 4. Moving a cursor. After that, updating records with update methods. Next one, updating records with methods. Updating records with methods. So without writing SQL query, update query, we can update by using Java methods. Updating records with methods. Noted? Updating records with methods. Is it over? Updating records with methods. Again, updation methods are there. So just here, many methods are there. Only 2-3 methods I'll give. Update int, update float, like that update string, like this at last update row. See, these are no need to write, leave it. Only write it method name and parameter enough. All public only, all abstract only. Write these 3 methods, these 4 methods. The above 3 methods, the above methods are used to update result set. It is used to update database. It is used to update the record in a database. Here column number and value. So with these three methods, first result set updated. Later with this method, record updated in database. I'll show you with a diagram. I'll explain. So column number value. Like here, three methods only are given, but every data type separate method is there. Update byte, update short, update long, update double, update boolean, update character. Every data type separate method is there. Okay. Generally, we use very regular integer float string. That's what three are given. It is column number all integers only, but values are different. You observe into float string. Update int method will take value integer. Update float method will take value float. Update string method will take string. Now I'll explain with a diagram. It's a Oracle database. It's a Java application. Okay. From Java application, we'll send SQL requests. We'll get SQL response. SQL request, SQL response. Now, here, suppose on table, student table, suppose assume three records are there, three fields, three columns are there. Now I want to update this roll number marks 33. I want to make it as 40. Then first what I'll do is I'll go for result set. Now I'll send from Java application, select star from student. Then all records comes. Then all records comes here as a result set. Roll number, name, marks. Here how to update with Java methods, I'll explain. It is result set. This is referred by RS. Okay, like this. Now I want to update 33 marks. I want to make it as 40 with Java methods. First of all, we have to move the cursor to second record. Now, how to move the cursor to second record? Cursor is before first record. Now I want to move the cursor to second record. How to move? RS dot absolute 2. That is one way. Any other way? Next, how many times you have to call? How many times you have to? Two times you have to call. Instead of that, absolute. See, what I'll do is rs dot absolute 2. I'll write. Then this cursor comes here. Okay. Now here column number 1. Column number 1. Here column number 2. Column number 3. Now column number 3 we have to update. So what you have to do is here rs dot update. That is which type? Marks which type? Integer type. So update int. Update int how many parameters? 2 parameter. What is the first parameter? Int. What is that integer? Column number. What is the column number? 3. Column number 3. Latest marks 40. Latest marks 40. Okay. After this, if you write like this, what will happen? It will become 40. It will become 40. Okay, these lines I'll write here. That is not visible to our backside. Here, rs dot absolute 3, 2. After that, what I written? rs dot update int 3 comma 40. Okay. After this, now this is updated, but in database not updated. After that, compulsory we have to call rs dot update row. To call. So that line I'll write here. Whatever I given at bottom, that is I'm writing at top also. Not visible to all other people. So like this, say here I written. So with this, what will happen? With this line only, it comes here. Here updated. This row updated. It will become 40. Say here I'm not writing SQL query to update. With Java methods I'm updating. First of all, from Java application, select a query I'll pass. Result set comes. After that, I moved the cursor to second record. I updated third column. Just I called update row. Then database updated. So here updated. First result set updated. Later database updated. But without update query, we updated. That is a benefit. But it is not much important because if everything possible without SQL, then it will be useful. But every day we are depending on SQL while developing project. That's the reason instead of Java method, SQL query better. Okay. Instead of Java method, SQL query more better. Because if everything possible with Java, then this is better. But every Java student compulsory should learn Oracle. SQL compulsory. That is the reason this is not important. Anyhow, you are learning SQL. Instead of this one, that is better appears. Okay. Write this diagram. So in future, maybe everything if it is possible with Java, then it will be useful. Write this diagram. tomorrow class. This program we'll see in tomorrow class.